And honestly, I do think that Embiid's percentages might dip a bit the rest of the season because look, he's chasing a scoring title. It's just a fact, and he's competing against one of the most shameless stat chasers in that I've ever seen. And I'd say that with all due respect. LeBron is, in the conversation for the greatest player of all time, but LeBron seems to have figured out, man, I've only got one thing to play for this season, and it's that damn scoring title at age 37, which would be historic. And the man is playing 40 minutes in blowout. His numbers.
Yeah, the other night. So they lost that game in Phoenix, and then they played a back-to-back the following night against Toronto. Got down by 20 points like the first 5 minutes of the game. That second night of that back-to-back, LeBron played over 40 minutes.
As a game-time decision.
That's right. It was the first time he had played over 40 minutes in the second night of a back-to-back in more than 3 years.
And how many of those 30 came in the fourth quarter?
I don't remember.
A lot. I don't have it in front of me.
The thing about it is these Laker games, they're constantly down like 25 points, and I turn them off and go to bed. And then
that's when the comedy starts.
Then I wake up in the morning and I read, the Lakers cut it to 4 with 6 minutes left. Oh, the Lakers had a shot to tie the game with 12 seconds left. And I'm like, oh my, I mean, these, I guess
that hasn't been happening. Time. That hasn't been happening lately. Well, but they've just been getting drilled.
Well, it happened again Wednesday night. They were down huge and they cut it all the way down to 4 in the fourth quarter. That one, it was a central time zone game. So
they lost. They also lost that game by 20.
I know, but I'm telling you, they cut it down to 4. So
with LeBron having the worst plus minus on the floor, because he's not gonna, his energy is going to be put towards putting the ball in the basket. Well, they ain't going to be put towards, you want to talk about transition defense problems.
Woo! Well, how about transition offense? There was a possession against the Wolves on Wednesday night where LeBron he got beat on the perimeter and there was nobody there to help. Now, okay, I guess you get beat on the perimeter, but he's been getting beat on the perimeter a lot. He gets beat on the perimeter. There's no center in the game. I'm not exactly sure what he thought was going to be back there, but he gets beat on the perimeter and it gives up an easy layup. And he gets so frustrated that he doesn't run back down on offense. The Lakers ran the entire possession with 4 offensive players. And LeBron was down there talking to the Laker bench, apparently about the defensive possession.
In his defense, at about that age in pickup games, I started selectively deciding when I was going to cross half court. I think he's slightly better conditioned than I was.
It's one thing
to
not cross half court on defense, especially when you think there's a fast break going. It's another thing to never cross half court on offense.
Well, for a half court offensive set, that is impressive.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.